Alright guys, so I thought I said that last one was the last one and I'll be back in the next one, but as soon as I'm here and the sun's gone down, I'll just do a little bit as I just walk back to where I started. So I've just got out, well I'm still in Causeway Bay, but just got on here. Just left like the shopping district. Remember that from earlier? It's lit up now. So as I say, you can't miss the territory with that giant advertising board there. He's having a fun time. Just basically passed out with his beers. But as you can see, Hong Kong, you're allowed to drink in public. Hello. And just kind of mosey around and do whatever you want. They do have a bit of an unwritten code here, though. That everyone's kind of sort of respectful of the area. Oh, not paying attention again. So, i.e., if you do want to sort of drink out and about, you can drink anywhere. There's no restrictions. But yeah, try not to just throw crap around and litter everywhere, and just be a respectful human being. As other people have got to they try to enjoy their time out as well. So feel free to get drunk and jolly, but don't make a mess, clean up after you, etc. Just standard procedure for anyone that's got manners. Give it a little twirl. I'll get past this obstruction. So as you can see, I'm back on the waterfront. And I just thought, considering I'm walking back this way anyway, might as well show you what it looks like at night time. And it's pleasant down here because it's away from where all the people are. Well, most of the people are. There's a junk. Kind of sort of blended in with the lights behind, but so the junks that I referred to earlier, like Chinese old-fashioned vessels, are lit up at night because they are really sort of designed for tourists these days. Oh, we're having fun. What you may notice as well, you probably hear from their accents, there's a lot of the dating back maybe maybe three generations now. A lot of the Chinese, particularly the younger ones, they speak perfect English, which a lot of people from the West mistake and assume that they wouldn't be able to, but pretty much everyone speaks English anyway for a start. But as I say, certainly the younger generations speak perfect English, often because there's so many international schools in Hong Kong. They have predominantly a English or British English. Well, it's English, England being the country. So an English accent with often a sort of an American, slightly American twang to it sometimes. And as I say, that's because they get mixed with international school students and teachers. So yeah, they sound like me, but with a slight sort of a American twang added on. It's unmistakable. It's kind of like its own accent. Obviously, there's loads of variations of English, so I guess you would call that a Hong Konger English accent. I didn't really pick it up because I left. Well, I was only a kid when my parents divorced, so I left Hong Kong as a child with my mum or mom at a young age, so I didn't pick up the sort of American twang. So I'm neutral English, British English. English. The reason why I say English is, as I said, because England is its own country. British English is 4 separate countries. So I don't know why some people say British English, because it could be Irish English or Scottish English or Welsh English. But for argument's sake, we'll just say British English. That's back pretty much where we started. I showed you earlier. That's Wan Chai Star Ferry, which is much quieter than the Star Ferry that leaves from Central. So if you want to avoid a massive crowd on the Star Ferry, you can always get the one from Wan Chai, because the Central to Tsim Sha Tsui Star Ferry gets very, very busy. Often to the point, especially if there's a special occasion going on, you'd have to queue for a long time. If you get there in the daytime during the weekdays and there's not a public holiday, then that's all right. But yeah, for you to take note, it does get very, very busy from Central to Tsim Sha Tsui TST. This is coming up to the exhibition centre again, Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Centre, which is almost where we started off. So this time I actually will clock off with one final spin. Peace out. Bye bye.